1949, Schokbeton has built some 900 farm sheds in the North East Polder, one of the newly reclaimed Zuijlen polders. These shots taken in the North East Polder will show you how quickly such a farm shed is put up. At 8 o'clock in the morning, the first corner column is placed. On a simple foundation which has been laid before, the wall panels are fixed in the mortar in such a way that the upright strips fit exactly in the groove of the plate. The sides of the plate are fixed with their protruding part in the groove of the next plate. Moreover, the plates are tightly fastened to each other at the top. In this way, the whole wall stands up firm and unyielding. You see how quickly all this can be done. These men are experienced farm shed builders who erect the wall panels with a few handy manipulations. The structural members are lying exactly on the spot where they are wanted, so that during the construction, no time is wasted in looking for the parts. Round the corner, the crane is bringing on the elements of the first front elevation. The joints of the side wall, which have just been placed, are being tightened, and now you can get an impression of what the final result will look like. These building elements have been prefabricated in serial in our works, and they can be delivered on call and quickly erected. This is made possible by the specially designed system enabling the use of large building elements. For not only the interests of the farmer and the requirements as regards the construction have been considered, the manufacture too has been such that all elements fit together exactly and that the construction stands as firm as a rock. Within about 5 hours, the first end wall has also been finished, and after lunch, work is started on the interior walls, which separate the cattle stables from the rest of the shed. Indestructible Schokbeton panels, and, a feature of importance, absolutely incombustible. In this connection, it may be noted that every year considerable losses are sustained due to the burning down of farm sheds. It's easy to understand that the fireproof Schokbeton material, which doesn't even conduct the heat, is a veritable boon to all farmers. For if in a Schokbeton farm shed a fire should break out, the cattle is still safe, and it may even remain where it is, as in the past few years we have been able to see on a few occasions. These are the roof elements for the stables. Again, incombustible, solid, and of course designed for speedy construction. The erection of this farm shed is continued. Now that the putting together of the Schokbeton elements is almost finished, we see that under the pre-mounted joists there's a high piling space without any columns or beams which might hamper the work. Three big doors provide an easy entrance to the shed from various sides. An efficient arrangement and an efficient building method. 6 men and 1 crane can do it within 14 working hours. This result proves that for a quick and solid farm shed construction, the best results can be achieved with Schokbeton prefabricated building elements, which are unmatched by any other building system. Here, the ceiling of the stables is being applied. In a quick and handy way, the fireproof clinker insulating slabs are slided into the grooves. Then, the stable panels are placed, a cross-section of which is shown in this shot. Afterwards, the insulating wall under the windows is also equipped with clinker insulation. After the required provisions, the thatch cover is rapidly laid on the roof. are the stables. They are spacious, draft-free, and on account of all the light entering, the chances of cattle disease are considerably reduced. And look at the high Schokbeton feeding troughs of the type in general use in the North East Polder. These stables can easily be cleaned, which is of great importance to all keepers of livestock. This is one of the special fireproof intermediate doors, which, in case of fire, separate the fire center from the cattle stock. The big entrance doors have been executed as sliding doors, so that even with a strong wind, they can be opened and closed without difficulty. These ventilation sills are not peculiar to these farm sheds. You can find them in many other farm types throughout the country. The cattle benefits by them. And so we have shown you how a Schokbeton farm shed is constructed. A safe storage for crop, tools and cattle was built within 3 days. Quick building is building with Schokbeton.